that is live for you right here at Nera Place, Eros Multi-Parking Lot. It's going to be a very exciting day, of course. We just saw Mortal and Prince on the stage. And joining me, of course, I do have Aditya and Varun. You saw them. You saw the energy sitting right here at the arena. Now people screaming. Now people enjoying the show. So if you're around Delhi, this is definitely the place to be. The 4th edition, and there are going to be many, many more. But now it's time to get into business. It's a 20 lakh prize pool tournament. The first game for all of you all is going to be Street Fighter. And for that, these two amazing gentlemen are joining me on the desk. Now, it's been a very exciting day. We're going to be having B3 versus MiKeYROG going up against each other, if I'm not wrong. And B3, of course, you know so much about him, and he's also your colleague. Tell me more about his journey.
Yeah, a colleague and a friend. I really like the person. And his journey, yeah, he got knocked down to the lower bracket by the defending champion.
Ayan, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Ayan. And
yes.
then he came back to win up against him in the lower bracket as well and made his way to the finals today. About MiKeYROG, he has been through the upper bracket. So the competition in the upper bracket, it's called the upper bracket for a reason, after all. So it's tough, but both these players are here, and there's an interesting storyline behind these two. Ooh. They have played against each other like 4 times, and it's 2-2 right now. So today, it is a decider today. I mean, I had a conversation with them earlier. I was like, okay, what does it mean to you guys? And they were discussing, okay, has it been 4? What's the score with us? And Bhagwan's like, it's 2-2 right now. And whoever wins today gets the bragging right. And then both of them just got fired up.
Of course, the great part there for Bhagwan is in 2017, he was already a winner of the Duo Arena Championship. So he's seen his face on the bottle already. But I'm sure nobody doesn't mind seeing their face again. It's very interesting for you also, since you were previously playing with them. You played the qualifiers and the group stages that happened at Northern Gaming.
So it's like they are not just playing 2 characters, they are the 2 individuals that are going out against each other. And with that much experience, it's like it's be a nerve-wracking set, and I can assure you that.
Are we going to see all 9 games today?
We can definitely, and I'm sure no one will leave the arena. It'll be that entertaining.
Absolutely. Of course, they both are phenomenal players, some of the best in the country. Just 2 days ago, we had the qualifiers in the group stages that took place at the Northern Gaming office. From there, after a grilling day, we had B3 and Mikey who came on the top. Now, moving forward, I also have to talk about their characters, because both of them are very unique characters that they play. We've seen a lot of Laura that came out of Bhagwan in 2017, if I'm not wrong. But recently, he has made a few changes.
Yeah, he has been switched to Ibuki. And I think it's better for the game because in the meta right now, she is in the top tier. Like, she is considered one of the strongest. She is one of the fastest in the game. And the way Bhagwan operates her, it's like unmatchable. Like, when he plays it, it's like a totally different game. And similarly, Mikey also, I mean, the way he plays G, I mean, he's a devastating character. He's a devastating player as well.
Yeah.
And he has a very explosive play style. And the best part about G is, like, even if he is he has only 1% of the life left, he can make the comeback.
Wow.
So it's that explosive. So my B3 has to be very defensive, like in the approach while defending, I mean, because it's like if he makes one error, the game can totally shift in the Mayank side.
Absolutely, but a little bit more on B3 Varun. We just saw a little bit of him a little while ago. He was smiling, he was super excited, and I think Lakshman asked him, are you a little worried about today's game? And he said, I am a little bit of nervousness is definitely kicking inside. I know that it's the most toughest matchup, but how was he to you just after he won during the group stages?
Yeah, he was pretty excited for today, and during the group stages as well, he was pretty confident that he was going to make his way to the final. When we were having this conversation, all right, so who do you think it's going to be in the final? He was like, all right, I know 2 people, but I'm pretty sure I can make it in there apart from them. So the confidence is there, and as we all know about him, I mean, we have seen him in the office. Either he's focused on his work, or there is Street Fighter running on his monitor, and he's watching his own demos.
Are you also like that? Do you always just have Street Fighter on no matter what you're doing? Like, you're playing, you're watching Street Fighter, you're eating, you're watching Street Fighter, you're sleeping, you're watching Street Fighter. Is it like that?
No, Bhagwant, I have to give this edge to Bhagwant. I mean, the way, the focus, his dedication towards the game, and I have to give it on camera because from the last 4 to 5 months, he has been preparing for this very tournament and rigorously. Like, his honest efforts has been on the stage right now. There is a reason why you are seeing him on the stage.
Yeah.
It's because he was prepared for each and every one of us who were in the tournament. And defending champion, that was Ayan. So it was his toughest matchup, and he was also thrown down to the losers bracket by him. And after that, we were discussing, and I told him that, I believe in you. You can do this, and this is very much possible. And he was like, yeah, I just need to trust my efforts and I trust my instincts. So yeah, I mean, credits to him and Mayank as well. I mean, they are extremely talented players, and the finals cannot get any better than this.
And we're, of course, going to be talking a little bit more about what their personal capabilities are on the characters that they play. But before that, I mean, tell me more about these players. Tell me more about MiKeYROG. I'm sure that people follow Street Fighter quite a bit, but nobody knows him in particular. I saw him smiling as he walked by. Tell me more about him.
So Mikey is like one of those OG players in the country. Like whenever you need advice from the game, he is the one to go. Like he has all the knowledge, all the frame data and everything. Like everything is on his fingertips.
Yeah.
And
Wow, he's like a machine.
he's like a machine. He is like he cannot like everything is calculated. He plays the game on the digits, and that's the special thing about him. And whenever you make any mistake against him, like everyone is pretty good in the circuit, but against Mayank you cannot risk that because
Yeah.
once you do that, your life will end, and you will know how you will have no clue how it went off. And you know he's the one you cannot bluff with.
Okay.
So you have to play honest with him. That is one
Bhagwan's a
thing.
good match then because Bhagwan's
Yeah.
very honest, I think.
Bhagwan is very honest. Yeah.
Yeah, the way Bhagwan views the game, I think it's totally different from how normal people train about it. Because if someone's getting into Street Fighter, if someone's playing it and wants to be competitive about the game, the first thing you do is go online and look up stuff and just try those things out. Bhagwant is the way he talks about it, it's more about the feel of the game and countering, coming up with counters on the fly. And he's really good at that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, see, there are two things in this. First and foremost is Bhagwan's dedication, like I always
Oh,
say.
yes.
Yeah. So whenever if he is preparing against like for Mayank, so I'm damn sure like in the training mode, he has practiced every single move, how to punish it, and he cannot make any errors. So he's that kind of a player. Some are played on the instincts. Mayank is based on the instinct side because of course he plays G. G has a command ramp.
Oh, yes.
So it is like an unblockable move. So you have to use it very wisely, but then if you use it properly, it gives you a lot of mileage in the game as
Yeah.
well. So you know, it's like some instinct versus the
Yeah.
machine thing. So it'll be very nice. It'll be very
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna be interesting because we were having a conversation, me and Aman, our caster today. We were having a conversation about the types of players that are there in the community. And you can basically break them down to three: the brains, the mechanics, and the hearts.
Yes.
So today we have a showdown between the brains and the heart.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wow, that's like a very interesting showdown. Definitely, I hope the heart wins because that's how the world is supposed to be. But with that, of course, this is a 20 lakh prize pool. There are 4 titles. Make that 5 titles, actually. We have Counter-Strike, we have Dota 2, we have Street Fighter, Rocket League. And on the side, if you are around the arena, there's PUBG that's going to be going live very, very shortly. You can definitely go ahead and participate. Meet your influencers. Somebody who's so crazy about PUBG. Mortal, of course, is available at the arena. Prince is also there. They will be there throughout the day. So whoever is tuning in to Delhi, you got to be here. This is the best place to be. But with that, let's talk a little bit more about the personal problems that these two players can face today. Now, we know already that they are going to go with G
Versus
and
Ibuki.
Ibuki. Yeah, so where do you see a strategy game coming out here? Would you see it in the first 2 games that happen, or would you see it once, they start losing out?
See, it's a best of 9, first to 5 set. So my calculations is like these both players will be a bit aggressive in the initial parts.
Yeah.
Because if they take the lead in the set, then it's very better for them to capitalize later on, and they can play defensively and make other player do all the risk taking. So it's like whoever takes the lead in the first initial games
Yeah.
will be definitely having an upper hand, and I think that will be the aim for both of the players to take.
All right, and you've been watching them play on Friday, I think, when they
Oh,
both were in
yes.
office. I did see they were very comfortable that they were having these matches, but somewhere they also made it to the top 2. And that would have been quite a grilling ride to go through so many different games and, give out so many strategies. So do you think they've studied each other really well in today's matchup?
Yeah, you definitely have to do your homework when you're competing with players of this high of a caliber. And as we were talking about, as we discussed quite earlier, these guys are pretty prepared. Bhagwant, we have already seen
Yeah.
him watching demos the entire. I mean, he eats with Street Fighter on the dinner table. So yeah, I have seen him do that. And Mayank as well, he is the same. when you become a competitive player, it becomes a part of your gameplay. It becomes a part of your process of preparing with the match. The mental factor is there, but what makes you more comfortable on game day is knowing that you have done your homework. You have watched the demos, your own demos to find your own mistakes, and watch your opponent's demos to know what style of play they are coming with this time.
All right, so that is, of course, so much about these two players that are going to be battling it out today. It is the grand finals, and one of them are going to be coming on these amazing Mountain Dew bottles. So if you're around, you go to a shop, you may just see your favorite Street Fighter player on there. And it not only is for Street Fighter, even for Counter-Strike and Dota, the captains of the team will be on the bottle. So a lot on the line except for the money. This is, of course, a 20 lakh prize pool, the Dew Arena, powered by Mountain Dew. Gaming partners, of course, ESL India and Nodwin Gaming. Let's head back to the stage and go meet our players.
All right, thank you so very much, Angela and the desk. What a start this has been. Prince, Mortal, giving us their gracious presence alongside which, of course, it's the beautiful people of Delhi who've made it a point to utilize that Saturday and make it to this grand final. Of course, I'm talking about the Mountain Dew Arena itself. Last year to this year, the number of people that have participated have increased by 10-folds. And right here, right now, it is time to get into the BO9 in the Street Fighter, for which I, of course, need to get upon the stage. The first, the champion, the awesome, the incredible, one of my very good friends. It is B3 indeed. So please put your hands together for the first player in this Street Fighter event, B3.
B3, the Dew Arena 2017 champion. The master of Ibuki and Laura, his calculated yet aggressive gameplay makes him a force to reckon with. He leaves his opponents in a frenzy with his mix-up heavy strats.
All right, put your hands together for Bhagwan Singh joining me on the stage right now. This is, of course, the Street Fighter champion I'm talking about. B3 right next to me. How are you feeling this morning, sir?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling, very excited to be on this stage right now and playing in the grand finals. So,
well, you're going to be facing your friend, your competition, Mr. ROG himself. What do you have to say for that? He's a friend today, or is he more of a competition right now?
he's a friend, but right now he's a rival. So, MiKeYROG is a very great player. I'm looking forward for a, really great match against him. And I'll do my best.
That is certainly something we all expect from you, Mr. B3. And with that, let's quickly introduce the challenge that is going to be facing B3. Of course, I'm talking about MiKeYROG. Now, he's the champion from Delhi itself. He's been facing B3 since a very long time. But right now, as was so beautifully mentioned by Super Johnny, both of them, no matter what tournament they faced, they both got 2 wins to their name. This match right here is going to be a dominating one. This match right here is going to be a fierce one, because this match right here will decide amongst these two which is the better one. So please put your hands together for MiKeYROG.
MiKeYROG, tagged as the real Street Fighter OG and the best in India. MiKeYROG is the master of Balrog and G, the 2015 Best of the Best champion. His aggression is second to none that leaves his opponents searching for counters.
All right, that was MiKeYROG indeed. Joining me on the stage right next to me, please welcome and put your hands together for Mr. ROG. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really excited. And I loved my intro. This is the first time I'm seeing my intro, so it's pretty good.
Well, that is again one of those beautiful moments when these esports personalities get that humble request on the stage, and they, of course, do provide their fabulous interaction. Because after all, many times, whenever you guys have met together, it's always been a friendly one. But today, it's the deciding moment. Are you ready to defeat him, or do you think it's going to be difficult?
I'm ready to defeat him for sure, but yeah, it's going to be difficult. He's a pretty good player, and we've been playing from the last, I think, 4 or 5 years. And it's been pretty much tied up. And this is the first time I got to know that that it's tied up between us, and it's 2-2. So this is going to be a final one, and let's see what happens.
All right, of course. Now, one final question I do have for you. I'm going to put you in a tight spot. It is a BO9 coming up between both of you. Do you think you're going to take the lead right off the get-go, or is it going to be a fierce competition till the end of that BO9?
Yeah, I'm going to try to pressure him as much as possible in the beginning. And if he cracks up, then he's going to lose. And if he doesn't, then let's see what happens.
Wow, wow. No matter how hard you try and push these players, every single time, the humbleness in them genuinely pops out like a volcano. Now, with that, of course, I'm going to have to ask you to please go ahead and take your seats. And I have to throw it over to the analyst desk. So let's get started with this game. Over to you, Angela.
Thank you so much. And of course, we're back on the analyst desk. The players looking super excited. They're ready to go and start this game off. But it's going to be a best of 9. And see, normally, you know, when we have games, we go to about 3 or a 5. But Street Fighter is a game where you go all the way to a 9. And like Mikey just said on stage, that if he's able to crack B3 in the first 4-5 games, it's great for him. But if he doesn't, it's going to get really difficult. Now, knowing B3, he's a very patient player. How do you see him faring in the first 2-3 rounds?
Like I said, I mean, he already given up in the whole strategy in the stage. Like, see, the thing is, initially you have to take the lead. This is very important in a set like this. In a tournament finale like this, it's a big stake, right? You cannot just hustle around and expect someone to make mistake. Like I said, I mean, I just cannot give anything to anyone right now. It'll be a treat to watch.
I think Mikey has the strategy, as he said in the interview.
Yeah, maybe he just like put us off with that
yeah.
interview. He was just saying, you guys think that, and I'm going to go ahead and do that.
He wants to make Bhagwan tilt or crack, and then he's going to go for the win. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to make
a
that
little
happen.
insight, ladies and gentlemen, on Bhagwan. He went ahead, and I think he went, to the US, and he has gone ahead and played with so many professional Street Fighter players abroad. So he comes in with so much more experience, just not based off with the domestic players, but also the international ones. Is that something that is going to affect Mayank?
It can affect anyone but Mayank. That's the beauty of it. Because the thing is, Mayank is, if he hasn't traveled, but we cannot say that he is less qualified or less skilled than him.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, the experience the Bhagwant has, it's like, it'll give him the edge, but Mayank understands the game so well that he doesn't care who his opponent
He
is.
eats, sleeps Street Fighter.
Yeah, Bhagwant eats, sleeps a Street Fighter, and Mayank just he'll actually make you fear him.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's
Yeah, I got
very
scared. I got scared of him. I think if Mayank wins this, we're going to give him that intro video of his because he super liked that
Oh,
one.
yes. The Balrog poses.
Yeah, the
coming.
Balrog poses. But okay, talking about Balrog, there are two heroes, characters we've not really spoken about a lot, Laura and Balrog. Now, if there's a player who starts tilting and he realizes that my opponent has countered me completely, maybe I should go ahead and make a switch in my character. Do you see that happening in today's game, and when do you see that happening?
It is unlikely, but it is possible because the thing is, like I said, the stake is really high. They have to do everything to win. Now, they are well prepared, they are well versed with their characters. I don't think that this can be happening, but of course, B3 has a backup of Laura, and Mayank has a backup of Balrog. So they know, I'm pretty sure that they have prepared for this matchup as well, because they are like the, the students of the game. They come fully prepared. It's not like you can bluff, like I said, you cannot bluff them. So this can be happening, but I think mostly we will be seeing G versus Ibuki.
But if there's something like Laura versus G, has that ever happened? Have they really tried it out? Maybe it could be just a strategy, pocket strat?
It can, because Laura also has a command gram. So then Bhagwan can also pressure him with his moves. But the thing is that Laura is not considered top tier anymore.
How sad.
And so is the secondary of Mayank. So it's like they are going all guns blazing from a game.
Yeah.
And if something happens, I don't see it, but yeah, if something happens, then they definitely do have the backup.
All right, and talking about the sets, because it's going to be 9 different sets that are going to be taking place, and each set there's going to be one winner. The first to 5 wins the game. Now that puts into question, how long do you think each set is going to be?
I expect all the way till 9th game, because the thing is that these two players are like they're going to push each other. So I expect the set to go till the last game.
All right, so that is all for today from the analyst deck. Our gamers are ready, our professional players are ready, our casters are also ready. So let's quickly head in the game. Aman is going to be joining us on this cast, so let's take it and go.
All right. तुझको fight चाहिए तो आजा Arena Mountain Dew boy. Let's do this. So this is a battle of the heavyweights, the clash of the titans. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. This is going to be so much of fun. I'm so excited with this match. As they both pointed out, this is a tied set, and this set will decide who is the best. Let's just enjoy this match. I'm so excited for these guys. These are amazing players. These are definitely best of the best in India right now. They have so much of experience, so much of talent that they can. I can't judge who is going to take this one. But mainly, it comes down to the V-triggers. G, when he has that V-trigger active, you have to be very, very careful. You cannot neutral jump, you cannot walk back, you have to block, and you have to wait for that V-trigger to bounce out and wait and just hope that it doesn't get too much of damage, too much of OK, or too much of trouble to you. But I see Bhagwan's tackling it too well because, as the analyst mentioned, he's a scientist. He knows everything about the game, he knows how to play, he knows how to do his stuff. It's going to be a very entertaining set. And Bhagwant and Mikey are just getting ready. Will they do a button check? I am not sure, but this is going to be really, really fun. Let's just see. They're having a chat. They're having a word with each other right now, and let's see what they're doing. So I have Aditya joining me, the Dark Lord, the darkest of lords over here.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. So let's say I just cannot call this one, man.
So I mean, I was just casting with them, and I already said, I mean, you can't pick between these two. I mean, you just can't pick. And I'm also expecting the game to go till the very last round. That's I'm saying, 9th game, final round. So it's like it will be that close.
But I think it's going to be very interesting because Mikey can make the adjustment, and they have started right now. It's going to be what everybody wanted. Everyone wanted to see the president of the Earth versus the school ninja. Let's go. All right. So here.
So Mayank has already started. They are feeling the neutral and a good dash low.
A little bit of zoning. Mayank is playing a bit defensive right now.
Yeah. And good thing Bhagwant is doing using V skill, so he'll get the V trigger faster.
Good check there. Good check there. He tried to whiff punish there. Good sweep now.
Yeah. So like Ibuki already has the V trigger, so he can use it more than once now.
But I don't think he will go for the V trigger. I would like to see him like just get the kill with the V trigger. He's trying to keep him in the corner. Oh, okay. Oh, nice one. He just dashed in.
Yeah.
So Mikey just went from defensive zoning to offensive at the end, just to catch Bhagwant off guard.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Bhagwant making an adjustment.
Yeah, so in the last round also he just dashed in and he just did a punch. Bhagwant probably was expecting a grab, so he just tagged, but it got counter hit.
Oh, good hit confirm. Good hit confirmed by Bhagwant. And now he's, good punish, but no conversion of that. Good crush counter. Mikey is going in over here.
Nice.
Oh, great jump in. Get some matches in.
Yeah, great cross up and he's already in the stun. I think he needs a reset.
Oh, he missed it.
He
Nice.
tried.
Bhagwant has to go in now.
Just like I said, he needed a reset and he did. Oh, nice clean jump and he missed the combo.
But it's V-trigger tie. Bhagwant has to block right now.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So the first game in this particular game, Mayank already made some loose moves. He missed one combo, but still he capitalized. That's what the nerves is doing to Bhagwant and Mayank as well. But it's really good. Mayank has already taken one game, so and that's the power of G. Like even if he makes one or two mistakes, he can still make the comeback.
But the thing is that Mayank is changing the pace really often. He started the match with zoning and defensive, and then he went into a bit of dash-ins. And what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Mayank can mix it up. Oh, they have already started the second game and a
good punish. Good punish.
confirm.
Mayank can't do that upper movement punch. It's not that easy. Bhagwant is too ready for that. Oh.
Nice. So
Mayank
they are feeling in the neutral, and now B3 is going in.
Yeah, but Bhagwant is just activating the V-trigger too fast. Oh, good whip punish.
And
With the sweep, you
he
can't
wasn't
get
able
low.
to capitalize the V-trigger, but I think he will be able to make one more because Ibuki has a 2-bar V-trigger, so he can definitely do that.
That is the luxury. That is luxury, man. You have to admit that. But But Mikey has, oh, he missed a combo. That's too rough, man. You can't miss combos over here. Oh, good punish, nice.
So this is the thing. Mayank has to be very careful while taking the throws because of the Ibuki's overhead. Bhagwan can punish it very hard, and that's exactly what happened.
But the thing is that Mikey didn't get the V-trigger activated. That is one of the reasons. He completely wasted resources over there. Good get out by Bhagwan. Now Bhagwan is going in. G doesn't have any sort of tool to get out of pressure. But
G doesn't have that good defensive options, but the thing is his offense makes it up for him because once he gets in, then he can really make the opponent guess what he is doing, and this is a really bad confirm. It will be, I think it was something else and his input.
Oh, nice, he's got it. It's over. You're dead. Oh. But luckily the Kurai Shuriken is coming back. You have to be always aware of that.
Yeah. So Mayank actually played. They both are looking pretty nervous, actually, to be really honest, and that is totally understandable because you know the level that they are at right now, the position that they are playing in. Well, I think he needs to take time. I think he needs to go back to the character select and think and be calm because they both are doing good. But the thing is that they are missing the combos, and this is they cannot do against each other. They will. Both of them, they will punish very hard.
Yeah, that is exactly what they're doing, I guess. They're just waiting it out. You can see the nerves. They're just practicing it, like just trying a few buttons, presses, and everything. And it looks like they are working on the match. Oh, halfway through there. Oh, nice confirm, nice confirm. Now it's a bad situation for Mikey because Bhagwant has him in the corner. No defensive options. Oh, he missed that anti-air. He missed that anti-air. Oh, that was a good try, but good check by Mikey. Nice one. And getting that V skill. You gotta be afraid of that V trigger. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And oh. Oh, okay.
That's the beauty of Ibuki's V trigger. It's come back, so you can't pressure her that much.
You have to do a grab or something like that.
Yeah, command grab.
Good jump check. Good jump check and a grab. That is like the Bane. That is like the Bane throw. He picks you up like Batman and just crushes your spine, man.
Yeah.
G is too strong. Okay, so I think they're just going for the next match. Nice.
Next round, yeah. So good low. So that's the thing. I mean, B3 has to be really careful on the defense. I mean, G can cover the distance, and he also has these explosives that can, take your life in an instant.
Good anti-air. Got G in the corner. It's a bad situation. He can take it just one hit. Oh, nice. It's over. Barring a drop.
And see, this is the conditioning that Bhagwant already did. Because he did an instant overhead, Mayank was too scared to take the throw.
Yeah.
And now he just threw him, and it's the end. So
Ibuki's overhead is so good. It beats you on the overhead. It beats you on the crouching. It beats you on the throw. It's pretty damn good.
I mean, and she gets a conversion of it as well. I mean,
Nice crush counter. No confirm by G. Nice. Playing the spacing game, but Bhagwant is ready. Bhagwant is ready to block. I think he can take the strategy of walk and block from G and just punish. Oh, nice confirm.
Nice confirm.
That was an amazing confirm. The damage is so high. Oh, nice. Bhagwant has to go in. He switched side. Nice.
Nice mix-up, and he has already got him.
Nice. One more mix-up. One more hit. One more. Oh.
And it's
over. It's over. That does too much of damage. Too much of damage, man.
And now Mayank has already established that he is comfortable because he is completing his combos. Now he is pressing the right buttons at the right moment. And you can see Bhagwant on the cam. I mean, he looks pretty nervous right now.
Yeah.
And that's Mayank, and that's G for you in a nutshell.
Yeah, but I think Bhagwan should take some time right now. He shouldn't go into it too easily. He should take a breath right now. Take a sip, but he's going in.
They are going on guns blazing, man. I mean, they don't need any time. The time
he missed that confirmed. Oh, now G has the pressure. Ibuki's in the corner, but nice hit, man. Nice hit. And
a good block on the overhead as well.
Yeah. Nice punish. He's punishing it really hard.
Oh, he missed it. And that's unfortunate for Mayank. Actually, the air reset made him miss his combo because Bhagwant was jumping back.
Oh, and it's V-trigger time. We have some party right now. G is going in. But that is somewhere you do not want to be.
Bhagwant is not willing to take the mix-up. He just did an reversal.
That too without EX. That's rare.
That's pretty brave, and that's the fear that G has. So the second round has already started.
Mikey starting with zoning right now, and Ibuki is going the stay away game, waiting for Mikey to hit a button, and a confirm by Mikey on that jump in. Mikey is not scared to press buttons, man. He's ready for it. That is
punishable.
that is very, very punishable. It's like minus infinity or something like that. And
So they are feeling each other in the neutral. Good anti-air.
and a good throw by Mikey. Another punch in. Mikey goes in. This is the corner that he has. It's a very
Oh,
good
nice.
situation. Oh,
So he has already got the stun. And see, that's the fear of command grab. B3 wanted to get out of the corner so bad, but Mayank was wise enough to just press the buttons.
but the command grab punish is so hard with G. He can cause so much of devastation with that command grab. It's actually like crazy. It's actually pretty crazy. And he gets the command grab. Nice. Luckily, he wasn't in V-trigger. Mayank
He went for another command grab, but Bhagwan actually did the normal throw, and which is faster because his command grab is 12 frame. And he has already got the stun.
Yeah.
So I don't think he will be able to finish. He needs one
Nah.
reset.
Oh,
and
and he gets it. Nice.
So this is the thing, the instant overhead of Ibuki. I mean, we just talked about it, and it's the best in the game.
Yeah.
Because the conversion that she gets, and it's the baiting game. Ibuki doesn't have a command grab, but I always say she has an instant overhead, which is equivalent to a command grab.
But it can shimmy you so easily. You just
Yeah, the walk speed is pretty good
Yeah.
for Ibuki as well. I mean,
But she doesn't need a shimmy, I think. She can just go for the overhead. Like Karen has to go for an overhead shimmy, but she can just take the overhead and get the damage easily.
Yeah, definitely, and I think they should. I think they should take a breather because they are just going in every round and they are not just taking. I mean, this will be one of the quickest FT9 if they will be playing with this pace.
But the thing is that they are so used to playing these fast sets. They have
Great
so much of
anti-air.
experience.
Yeah, great anti-air and a side switch. So Ibuki anti-air is also really nice. So Mayank has to be very careful while jumping in.
Oh, nice jump in. He just got the punish, but missed the combo. Now you got to take this corner and the mix-up. Mayank is missing that V-skill at the end. He's doing, it's actually giving Bhagwant a lot of chances. And a nice shuriken activation. Good cross-up, getting some damage. He has to take this combo because otherwise G will get V-trigger. And I think G saved. Oh, got the stun. Nice. Just as I say that.
Yeah, so it was the continuous pressure of Bhagwan throughout the round. We saw he was not letting Mayank escape even in the neutral, and that's what caused the stun and then the game.
Yeah, you just can't let G get that V-trigger. You just have to pressure him, and Ibuki is the perfect character to get that. Nice jump in.
Yeah, an amazing instant air kunai. I mean, the reaction was flawless because he threw a fireball and he jumped straight away for the X kunai. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy is on fire, and it's 2-2, so I mean...
This is going to be a so interesting set. I'm having so much of fun having the front row seats to this match. Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, good whiff punish. Good whiff punish by Mikey.
so Ibuki
Oh,
activated the V-trigger, but I believe he threw it wrong and still got the conversion anyway.
Nice. Yeah, I think he must have pressed the upper button. Now Bhagwant has to kill him. Bhagwant has to kill him because he doesn't have kunais.
Nice check for to avoid the stun. I mean,
The V-trigger is coming. The V-trigger is here. Oh, he knew that he was going to go for command grab. He knew it.
yeah, because after the activation, G has a lot of plus frame, so he can either go for a command grab or he can go for the meaty. And meaty was a safe option because meaty gives you a lot of corner carry as well. So my B3 was wise enough to guess, and I think that's what he has been in 3-2 lead. I mean, it's a grind. It's an amazing set that we are witnessing right now.
Yeah. This is so exciting. I can see the nerves on these players. They're doing so well, yet they are nervous. They are scared of each other. They have played each other against so many times. They know what the other guy is capable of, how much he can kill the other person. This is a great set.
I mean, I think this is a good time for Mayank to reassess what he has been doing wrong because mostly, even after Bhagwant is playing really well, and after that also he has been struggling to get in. Mayank, if he just needs to control his damage on Ibuki's instant overhead because he has already lost 2 or 3 rounds because of the instant overhead. and that's what his. I think he should use a V reversal sometime to avoid the stun. He is not doing it, and I understand that because G gives you the luxury of the V trigger.
The thing is that I think that Mayank has to stop taking so much of pressure. He has to keep Bhagwant at bay. I think playing a bit of a zoning oblique defensive style might work for him. But let's see what he's going to do. Let's see what what adjustment he's going to make. And he's starting off with the defense. He's baiting him to jump. And a good jump, but he couldn't get the combo.
It was a good check. It was a good check, but the combo wasn't completed. So Bhagwan punished it accordingly. And now Mayank is actually risking throwing fireballs at such a close range. If he gets a clean jump in, then it will be a lot of damage.
Oh, a bad confirm. Now he has to take this pressure by Ibuki, and Ibuki can keep on giving that pressure just because she has that kunai that is plus, and then she can go again and again. Good release for kunai, and Ibuki is trying to pressure him and getting in again with that kunai, just as I said. And it's G is activated right now.
Yeah, and then the party started. I mean, the damage, he can go for either a command grab. He tried to go for a meaty, and then he made it safe, of course, with the V
Everything
skill.
is safe in V-trigger, man. He can just keep on doing that. He can
You
just...
have to give Bhagwan credit. The way he stayed in that defensive, I mean, I would have jumped out. I would have freaked out.
But it's scary now. Ibuki has V-trigger. One combo, one hit by either of these players. Oh, and Mikey gets that combo, just as I say that. That low forward is so annoying. You have to be very wary of that.
Absolutely. And now it's very critical game for Mayank because Bhagwan has a game of lead of one game.
Yeah.
So the scoreline is 3-2 right now, and it's very critical for Mayank to get this game in because if Bhagwan gets the 4-2 lead, then it will be very uphill for Mayank.
Yeah. You cannot anti-air Ibuki like a conventional method because that kunai is so deceptive. She can easily... Oh, what?
This is a very bad confirm.
This
is the second time in this set that he has actually...
Mayank, you have to get your nerves in check, bro. It's going a really fun set. I'm having a lot of fun. What was that neutral jump?
That neutral jump was to avoid the throw, and he actually did the throw, and he punished it accordingly. So it's kind of an instant overhead thing. He did to punish the throw.
Yeah, you can't neutral jump on B3 too easily. Yeah, I've had same problem with Laura.
Yeah, and oh, nice grab. So I think B3 is now getting in the groove.
Yeah.
He is now feeling himself, and he is just going in.
But you cannot count out Mikey. If he gets into his space, and he just as I say that, but he's missing a lot of combos.
Those were two counter hits combos that he missed, and great backdash by Bhagwan to avoid the command grab because that is the perfect answer for Ibuki's V-trigger. And the V-trigger has already begun. He can finish it technically.
No,
it won't
no,
kill.
he can't. No,
it
he won't. No, it won't. No, it won't.
He will go for a reset and amazing TP. So now he has all the resources and great.
He gets it. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I can't call it. Oh, he gets it. Now he's got it. That's pretty amazing.
So the thing was, Mayank cannot chip him because Ibuki had the V reversals available. So it would have wasted the resources. And like I said, he has been throwing fireballs at such a close range that B3 jumped at the perfect moment.
Yes.
If he only could have stayed patient.
Yes.
And now it's very difficult for Mayank, because it's a 4-2 lead.
But you cannot count out Mikey. He has the best adjustable game over here in all of India. He adjusted in one match to my game.
Yeah. I mean, he is here for a reason. These both players, I mean, they are the most professional ones. And now they have already started the game. So Mayank is not taking a breather. He does not want to go to the character select. And now we are already in the match.
This is a lot of fun. Okay. So Bhagwan is poking. He's controlling that G. But G cannot come out. This is looking very strong game for Bhagwan. He already has him in the corner, but the V-trigger is activated. Anything can happen right now. If he gets a few matches in. What? No, cancel.
No, I think, oh my god, and this is a tournament round for B3. And like I said, he is in the groove. He has already won 3 on the trot. If he just needs one more round to take this whole thing, the whole Dew Arena 2019 will be his.
Yes.
And now we will be seeing all offensive Bhagwan, I believe, because now he has nothing to lose in this particular round.
He can take a few risks. He can play his game and try to finish it off as quickly as I can. Because this you cannot let Mikey win. You cannot let Mighty get back because he will take it. He is that sort of a player. Good splash. Oh, nice command grab. He gets the presidentiality levels. Is it safe on block? Is that low punch safe in level 2?
I don't think so. I think it was a miss. I think he wasn't able to punish properly.
But a great punish by Bhagwant, and he gets the Kuna release.
And it all comes down to this life. And he gets a clean
nice.
jump and he can get the damage now.
Nice.
It's just one hit
Just
away
one.
from TU Arena.
What? You can do that? I didn't know that.
And
He
oh,
missed another combo, and it's over.
wow.
Uh,
Wow.
That was amazing.
Amazing, amazing.
That was amazing. All right, so it's been an amazing set. Bhagwant and MiKeYROG had a lot of fun watching this set. They're actually played so intense. Mikey dropped a few combos. I think he was a bit nervous, but Bhagwant played so well. He was punishing his stand heavy. He was punishing everything. He wasn't letting Mikey get his game on the way he could have played, and it's actually quite amazing the way Bhagwant won these matches. He won. I think Mikey won one match, and then Bhagwant won 4 straight. This is actually a very interesting set. Oh, it's 2. Mikey won 2, and Bhagwant got 5. Nice, man, nice. As I expected from these guys, these had an amazing clash. These are Clash of the Titans. I had a lot of fun watching these guys play. Bhagwant and Mikey. What else? I think Mikey couldn't get his V-trigger activated. That was the main thing. He couldn't start his game. Every time Mikey wanted to start his game with that stand heavy punch, Bhagwant was ready with the punish for the game. From the look at his scream, he's so energetic. This is so much of fun. And Mikey, he's a little disappointed, but he's also enjoyed. He had a good time coming over here. He had a lot of fun playing playing this game. And I expect to see great things coming from Mikey. Okay, let's get back to the MC right now.
What a game that was. BO9 coming to an end in favor of Bhagwant Singh. B3 indeed is the winner. What a game that was. A close one from the start till the end. Can we hear a little bit of noise for this player? In fact, both of them together, Bhagwant as well as MiKeYROG. What a gameplay they brought to the table today. But indeed, one of them had to win, and our one today is B3 indeed. B3, could we please have you join me on the stage? Congratulations to you, sir. What a game that was. You've been a humble man since the time I've met you, but right now, you got to show a little bit of aggression. You brought that aggression into the game. How do you feel?
It was not actually the aggression which helped me win. It was very calculated game between me and MiKeYROG. MiKeYROG also played, very calculative and strategically, but, I was able to clutch it out because, there were nerves on both the end, and I was lucky to handle it better than MiKeYROG.
Okay, tell me this. You guys have been competing against each other in this country. For those of you who do not know, these two are the best of the best when it comes to this game called Street Fighter. So, I've got a question for you, B3. Both of you know each other. Both of you know each other's gameplay, ins and outs. When all that is brought together to this podium in the BO3, what is that thought going on in your head?
It's not easy to control whatever goes, in the opponent head and in your head, and it was very tense. But I've been here before. I've won this before, and this was my second time. Last year I wasn't able to make it to the finale, which was very disappointing for me and my family and my friends. This time I was hell-bent on proving myself again that okay, with Laura I could do it, with Ibuki I can do it again. So 6 months, I guess 6 or 7 months of continuous efforts. I remember I go home, I spend like an hour with my family, and then straight away go into gaming and game like till 3, 4, 5 a.m. daily. That that gave me the momentum and the control over my character.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. This person right here, he's a married man. He's of course got a kid as well. But at the same point of time, he's a dad who is here to prove a point that esports is coming to India with the kind of aggression that he just showcased. Fantabulous. Congratulations to you. Now with that, of course, it is the prize distribution time. Let me please call upon stage Gautam Workaholic. He is the man who made it happen. He is the person who is part of Nodwin Gaming. He is the CEO for the same. He has put all his energy to make Mountain Dew Arena what it is. Not only him, but the entire team. Right now, though, it is Gotham Workaholic Work that we would like to call upon the stage, and it is Moment. Thank you so much, sir, for...
Thanks for having me here, guys. It was a great game, by the way. And remember, keep in mind, B3 actually won 2016 also. So this is his second time actually taking the Dew Arena Championship here in Delhi. So pretty strong following here in the Delhi for B3. But yeah, we have the prize ceremony now. So why don't I give the mic back to you?
Thank you so much. We do have the semi-finalists to walk on the stage as well. Could we please have the semi-finalists on the stage? All right, there we are. That is the check for MiKeYROG. Everybody, MiKeYROG, could we please put your hands together for this incredible player who has showcased again and again every single year. The performance he brings to the table is no less. And this is his moment, of course. Beaten by only a small little margin, but that was a close game indeed, and it all boils down to this moment right here. Thank you so much, MiKeYROG, for participating. Thank you so much for bringing in the best aggression that you always do. And with that, please. Right here. All right, and now, the fighter, the champion, the incredible, the dad, the fabulous B3 on the stage right now, the winner of Street Fighter BO9 series. Humble approach is always the best, and this man does it better than no one else. No matter what the aggression is in the game, when it comes to in-person, he is the most humble person that you will always meet. And of course, if you guys are here, make it a point to go congratulate him in person, because he will never ever come in front of the camera. He will never ever talk about any of these fabulous trophies. Oh yes, the moment is yours, B3. Congratulations once again. Could we hear a little bit more screaming? Come on, get that energy up, Delhi. What a game. 3.5 months in the making. Like I said when we started the day, 1.7, upwards of 1.7 million participants from Dew Arena 2019. It all boils down to these moments right here. We just completed the first one. That is the Street Fighter, of course. But to get day moving on, we do have to send it back to the analyst desk and get on with our show.
Thank you so much. And we are back on the analyst desk, of course. So just do a post-game on what exactly went wrong over there. Now, when we were discussing in the pre-game, Mikey just seemed like, hey, he's going to make it all through. But suddenly, out of nowhere, B3 comes in. He finished as the 5-2 scorecard, and that is phenomenal, I think.
I mean, yeah, the way B3 played this set, I mean, it was incredible. But I believe the nerves really got to both of the players. We saw, like, initially the scoreline was 2-2. So I think it was going till the last game. Then suddenly B3 got the momentum he needed, and he just went on. He just rolled on in the game.
Exactly like what you were talking about. Even Varun, you said that, whoever gets that first aggression into the game is going to be the one who gets that momentum set. What do you think went wrong today for his opponent?
Yeah, as my colleague presented, the nervousness actually got to these players. And when you're nervous, you make a lot of mistakes and you forget to capitalize on the mistakes of your opponents.
Yeah.
And as you were having the conversation, that is something that B3 sort of exploited a little better than Mikey today. Those mistakes were being punished pretty hard, and that's why he won.
Yeah, even in the community, like B3 has always been considered one of the strongest tournament players. Like online, you can say Mayank is more comfortable, but when it comes to these stages, the pumped arenas, the atmosphere, it's like he controls them the best. And
Yeah.
it gets to the best of the players as well, even in the international stages and even in the stage like this. The nerves can get you in, and that's exactly what happened with Mayank. I believe Mayank had the momentum in the 2-2. He just needed to stay calm. I also do believe that he should take a little breather. He should have took a little breather, went to the character select, reassess what's going on. But again, like I said, when you play against Bhagwant, he just steamrolls on you,
Yeah.
and he does it fantastically.
Bhagwan mentioned something, even the casters were talking about it, that he didn't get to use his read trigger. And that was one of the reasons why he was able to steamroll so quickly in this matchup. He's also been practicing for 6 months. You got to commend this player, the fact that he has a family at home and he puts his kid to sleep and then starts practicing for Street Fighter. And 3 to 5 months of practice, and this is what you get, a champion reborn. He was, of course, a champion in 2017 also. But yet again, now, Mikey, looking at the way his journey has come from, the day one, which happened maybe 3 months back when we had the qualifiers and the group stages, do you think that it's going to set him back for the upcoming tournaments, or do you see him coming much stronger?
No. Mikey is one of those players who doesn't take tournaments, wins or losses gets to him. That's the best quality of his. Like, he has won tournaments in the past. He never lets it get to his head. Like, I'm the best, I can do everything. He has always put honest efforts in the game. He has always been very disciplined towards the game. And he has always been very supportive towards the community and towards everyone, every single player, every new member. So it's like when the next time then they will meet, it'll be a much better contest, because then they will have this game in their mind, like, yeah, I lost the set 5-2, now it's my turn to take it back.
Yeah, and that brings me to the thing that now from 2-2, it's gone to 3-2. But Street Fighter has a lot of tournaments in the year throughout, so you can definitely follow the community. I think you guys have a great community even on Facebook.
Yeah, we have actually, and it's a small community, but the members are quite, the players, the quality of players is really nice, like you just saw.
Yeah.
So it's like a close community, but the quality of players is too good. I mean, they are phenomenal what they do.
Why don't you play both multiplayer games and solo games? Do you think because he was playing on the stage as a solo person today, it affected him a little bit more? Maybe if it was a multiplayer game, he would have been more comfortable?
Yeah, that is actually one of the mental factors that makes Street Fighter a little bit harder than team-based games like Counter-Strike or Dota 2. Because you're all alone on the stage. You don't have your team, the luxury of having teammates there with you. It's just you and your stick, and that's it. So if you lose a game pretty badly, we were talking about tilt earlier. That's how you get tilted. You can't, there is no one else to blame.
There's
no
IGL.
Yeah, there's no IGL. The mistakes are all yours. So,
Yeah.
and that actually affects a lot of players, but still, these are two really experienced players. And what we saw was a great match between two titans of the Street Fighter community today.
It was a treat to watch.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't ask for a better game. And credits to Bhagwant. I mean, like I said, his efforts has really is what he has. There's a reason why he's holding the check and the trophy, and he has all the glory right now.
And he has the face on the Mountain Dew bottle, ladies and gentlemen.
Again, yeah.
Again, maybe in 2020 he will get a hat trick. But this, of course, the Dew Arena 2019. It's happening in Nehru Place, Eros Multi-Parking. So you can definitely come down here if you're part of Delhi. If you're not in Delhi, you can definitely watch all the action live exclusively on Hotstar. That's where it's only going to be streamed. This is 20 lakhs on the line, and we will be right back, because when we are back, we're going to be heading into Dota 2.